What's up, everyone? It is Friday, November 22nd. We're at the Sheraton Suites Hotel in Elk Grove. We're about to go play some 1-2 no limit Texas Hold'em at RCG Poker. Shout out them for promoting my stickers on their iPads. If you see me there, say what's up to me. These videos are going to be more so raw content of the hands and even some hands that might not make shorts, but if you're more interested in shorts, I have the big all-in hands for that as well, if that's what interests you. So let's get after it. You can always tell how nice a venue is going to be based on how nice the bathrooms are, and let's just say these were very nice. The sign in front helps, but if you can't find the poker room, just follow the sound of chips and you'll find your way.
You have a seat. Okay, cool. I'll get chips and I'll find a seat for you. Cool.
I tried to capture all the chaos that is when walking into a poker room. I make my way towards the counter and we're in for 300 today, sitting down playing 1-2.
Thank you.
We all know how a 1-2 session starts. But it's not long before I look down at the second best starting hand in No Limit Texas Hold'em. And what's even better, Under the Gun puts out a bet of $25. That's too cheap, we're going for the raise of $80. Action folds to Under the Gun, and before he can even get his chips in there, I hear him say all in, and I beat him to it. The flop is pretty good, but we all know that there's 5 cards to come. He shows us the nuts, and the flop looked good, but we are dead. So the biggest hand so far was obviously kings versus ace-king. I hit the king on the flop. He turns it straight. No boat. I topped off a couple times, so we're sitting about like 330 right now. So we're down about, what is that, 270. We're going to definitely make it back and some. Very hopeful, playing well. Table's pretty soft. No offense to anyone there. Just kidding, you guys all suck. I'm seriously kidding. But we're going to get back in there, order some dinner probably here, and keep you guys updated. Not long after we return, we look down at Cowboys once again, looking to get some revenge from last time, and the same villain from before counts out a bet of $25. Once again, that is way too cheap for kings, and we bump it up to 75 this time. Action folds around to the same villain, and this time he's just going to make the call, so we are going heads up to the flop. Not an amazing flop for kings, but there's no ace. Our opponent checks, and at this point we have to just rip it in there and hope for the best. This time he snap calls us, and we think we have the best hand, but we're not too sure. He flips over and shows us we do have the best hand for now, but any 9 or a jack, and he wins. It's a clean turn, and the river is also clean. Ship it. Definitely feels good to get some of that first hand back, but we have some work to do. We tip the dealer, but before the hand is over, we hear the villain say,
Definitely gonna make a twice.
Alright, we got him back. It's the same guy. I had kings against him both times. He's a friend of the vlog. I've been playing with him for over a year now at least. A really cool guy. Like I said, supporter of the vlog. He was like, yeah, at least I'll be on the vlog now. So he'll be on here twice. We're going to go back in and I'll let you know how it goes. Now, this is a hand that will not make the shorts because it wasn't a huge pot, but we have pocket 9s, and we had made friends with the gentleman to our right who had mentioned that his son likes watching poker vloggers. So when Under the Gun makes it about 12, he jams all in for about 46. We think about it, and he gets me to call using his speech play.
Alright, for your son. Here we go.
What's that?
Alright. I'm live. Alright, ace jack. No, not. Couldn't get anything.
So we've had kings twice now, but I can't stop thinking about. There's a $5 button straddle, and Under the Gun calls the $5. I make it $25, and only the small blind comes along, so we're going to be heads up to the flop. Not a great flop for aces, but we still have aces. Small blind leads for $26. We don't love it, but we have aces, so we make the call. Now the small blind leads for $50, and we are really not loving it now, but if he has us beat, good for him, but we're definitely not going to let him outdraw us when we have aces. So we put it all in, and he gives the motion to the dealer, and we are off to the river. We table our hand, and we get the bad news.
Full house. Oh my.
So this is going to be the last hand of the night. We're on the button. We have the $5 straddle on. We look down at 10-9 off, and we have an early position caller. And we also have a late position raiser who makes it $18. We call, and early position makes the call as well, so 3 ways to the flop.
players.
I can see it now, 2 pair. I'm going to make my money back. I am just waiting for someone to bet, and we are going to raise. The bet comes in from late position. The raise comes in as planned. Early position gets out of there. Late position jams all of his chips in the middle. We snap call, and we have 2 cards to determine if we're going to win $450. So let's see it, dealer. All right, we still have 2 pair, and he shows us a higher 2 pair on the river. Alright, well, poker's a stupid fucking game. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and I may be back tomorrow. If not, I'll be back next week. Peace.
When I step on the scene